all about. It's like if I had to translate some pool stuff for Nelson, right? And if I didn't know any particular pool nomenclature, I would have to ask him about it because I translated a site for a spiritual brother of mine. He's a physical therapist, and he was putting some of the site in English, and he had to explain some things to me what he meant because that's not my area of expertise.
Start,
And
start the
but
show.
we were able. His English is very good, but sometimes we had to discuss it in German, so we can figure out how we want to say that in English.
I think Nelson's mic's broke. We can't hear him.
No.
Oh,
Start the show.
Did you hear him, John?
Start
Yeah.
the show.
John, you're supposed to say that.
Welcome to Mardox DLC, Daily Live Chat. We have with us today in this panel our host, Nelson Pass the Buck. We have our ever
Aren't you supposed to show the
pleasant
t-shirt?
and cheery John, I will brew your tea.
No one can see the shirt.
Then we have Josh, who's in his own little world and talks to himself, but we still, every now and then, will tune into what he's saying. And then we have, of course, your queen, Coach Belinda Condell, at your service. So now, without any further ado, Nelson, take it away.
Bye. Look, people, I came in, I had my green shirt on, it's all dirty and sweaty, and I went and put a nice, clean white shirt on.
Yay, you.
It's just to show how black I'm getting.
I
Getting there. I'm getting there.
got work to do.
We got work to do. How are you, John?
Drinking his coffee.
We have a new, before we start, we have a new channel. I'll put the channel link in the description below. It is PLR Daily. Belinda and I are starting working on that.
I
Well,
subscribe.
here's a
You
question.
did? Yeah, good.
Belinda, have you gotten your cup yet?
Huh? I can't hear you, John. Or Josh, I'm sorry. Josh, you got to get a mic that I can hear you.
I
What?
said, have you received your cup yet?
I did yesterday. I showed it on cam.
My God, Josh really has a voice.
Josh has been behind the times.
Josh
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah,
he
I was out
wasn't
yesterday.
on yesterday.
Yeah, but we talked about
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yesterday we
Fine.
talked
We
about
had to meet
software
with clients and make some
discrimination.
money, sorry.
Yesterday we said software discrimination, and Josh left.
Oh yeah, Josh, here's the funny thing. My cup came in. I checked the mail outside. I had 2 packages come in, but no cup, right? Right before the show ended,
Yeah.
my husband and my daughter came home from, going out for a while. And they just happened to put the cup on our doorstep, like not even 5 minutes after I checked. So they opened the package not knowing what it was, and are like, "Oh, is this yours?" And so right before the show ended, perfect timing, I just had gotten my cup really at my door.
Yep, there you go. So she has her cup.
Now the question, does it have any rhinestones on it?
Yes, it's encrusted all over the place.
not
It is
rhinestones.
like bling galore.
It's not rhinestones. I keep telling you, it's blood diamonds from Africa.
It's bling, baby, bling.
Yeah, we had so many slaves had to dig those diamonds with their bare fingers and not get paid for it.
I'm not even going to go there. You just dug your own hole there.
Half the diamond rings in North America made before 1980 are from diamonds from Africa. That's how bad it is. And those diamonds are from slaves that actually had to dig with their bare hands and get the diamonds out and barely paid anything for the value of those diamonds.
And you're willing to give those diamonds to me.
We are not
Sure.
supporting his conversation
You-
here.
I don't know whether to say you're a sweetheart or you're a total crook.
Yeah, that's it.
Maybe both.
That's
I don't
it.
know.
No. But to make things right, I'm totally against blood diamonds. But the thing is, today's population, our kids don't know what blood diamonds are.
I barely know what it is.
That's it. Well, it's the fact that people died to dig out those diamonds, and the people who had them dug didn't care about those people.
Oh, you mean it's like when they say blood money? If you got your money in a way that would be
there's mines.
you
There
know.
are
Died
mines in
actually trying
Africa.
to get those diamonds.
There are mines in Africa right now to this moment that there's bodies still buried in there because they were digging for diamonds, and the owners of the mines couldn't care less about the human beings digging.
Well, look at the gold rush in the gold rush in California. I know it's not the same thing, but I'm talking about. But I know the same idea. People died trying to get gold because of their
Yeah, but the
greed.
difference is the people who found the gold actually made money. The
Yeah.
people that find
The
the diamonds
Chinese-
ain't making shit.
The Chinese.
No,
people,
you don't get it. The Chinese were some people
No, hold on.
enslaved the Chinese
No,
or made them work.
No. Hold on. The Chinese were sent in with nitroglycerin. If they made it out, they got paid. If they
Right.
did not make it back out, their families were taken care of. The African situation is they find kids from the African tribes, say, get in that mine or we'll shoot you. Dig.
Well, I understand. I
Yeah.
know that's different, but
Yeah.
what I'm saying is people either way died because I'm not judging. Some people did it because they really needed money, for their family and
Oh, yeah,
all
but
that.
that's
But there's a
everything.
lot of people who did it for greed too, and got themselves
Yes,
killed.
but those Chinese people were not held at gunpoint to go in and dig gold.
Well, no, but in history books I have read there are some places, and they made a movie on this. I know Hollywood, got to be careful, but they made a movie that some Chinese guys, for example, they used their desperation against them psychologically.
Well, yeah, that's normal.
And almost enslaved them, so they made themselves
But they
sick
still,
with work and
they
all
still,
that.
as human beings, were not held at gunpoint. At any time, they could have said, "No, I'm not doing this," and walked away. The people in Africa.
Granted, Africans worse. Africans worse.
Africa,
I get
they
that.
had no choice. They would have been
Yes,
shot.
I know. I'm not saying they did. I'm not.
That's it.
That's why I said there is a difference.
That's why
I'm
they're
saying,
called-
but some of the same ideas still apply.
not
That's
really,
all I'm saying.
Again, not really. We're talking drastic differences here.
I'm talking about for the reason some people
Yeah.
were trying to get diamonds. The greed I'm talking about, not the
but
desperation.
again, the Chinese went in because they wanted money. These people that were digging for diamonds did not want diamonds. They were taken from their villages, Belinda.
I know that. I know
forced
that's
in
where it's
there.
different.
Forced
I
in
know
there
that's where
and
it's
to dig-
different.
Hold on. They were forced in there and told to dig or die.
We're not,
I get that.
We're not triggering, are we?
No,
I get that. Nelson, I get that.
Belinda, it's not the same. I'm sorry, because the Chinese
I
that died.
know that part's not the same. I wasn't referring to that part, though. I'm saying there are some people, listen carefully, some people in both situations that even though they used others to dig, I mean, some people did it themselves in the gold rush too, granted, but in the Africa situation, they were using those people to dig for their greed, is what I'm saying. I'm talking about the greed part. I'm not talking about how they did it. I'm not talking about,
How does it compare to North America?
because there's greed all over the world.
Yes, but
that's my point.
Yeah, but there's no blood gold.
But people are dying for somebody else's greed,
That's
whether
fine,
it's
but
their
still,
own or not.
in
That's
North
my point.
In North America, since they started digging gold, it's always been their choice. Whether they were
But
manipulated
people
or
are
one
thing
thing or
dying
another, it's
for
still,
greed, I'm saying.
Still,
You're
but
not
they still had a choice. Belinda, the people in Africa that died for these diamonds never had a choice.
I know that, but I'm not talking about that part of it.
Yeah, but
See,
but
you're
anyways,
not really hearing me.
Belinda, let's go into another topic, because I feel bad for the people in Africa. And when somebody
Oh,
compares,
so do I. Who
when
doesn't?
somebody
Anybody with
compares
half
to-
a brain and a heart would feel bad for
somebody
that.
compares the African kids that died to the heavenly situation in North America, it degrades the name of the kids that died
Nelson,
in
you're
Africa.
not listening. I'm not comparing it. You didn't even hear a
No,
word
it
I
is a
said.
comparison. You are comparing.
I'm not trying to compare. Well, I'm not comparing
Anyways,
it. I'm not trying
let's
to.
just change topic, because I'm a big person on the rights for the Africans.
Guess what? So am I.
Okay,
so we
that's
have
good.
that in common.
That's good. Well, then you should know what blood diamonds are.
I know about it. I'm not like
Oh, no, but
a
anyways,
big
it's
fanatic
nasty.
about it.
It's nasty, and it's still going on to this day. There are people still telling villagers to go and dig or else, and the thing is, there's no policing. There's not enough police force to stop it. It's really sad.
Yeah, there's still slavery in what do you call it? The other part of Africa. Rwanda. I can't remember the name
Rwanda,
now.
yeah, well that's corrupt.
That slavery's still going on there in this day and age.
That's
Yeah,
corrupt.
it still goes on here in America. You get me?
No, but you don't understand. People in this country, some are never even aware of what goes on in other countries like that. Some have just no
people-
clue.
in this
Josh,
country,
in
it's
here in North
existing.
America, people come from Mexico and expect to get paid 50 cents a T-shirt.
Well, that's a whole nother subject about how the government and how we're all both parties are guilty.
Okay. Hold on. I can see John here going, "Oh my God, let's talk about the blacks. John has to be part of this." No, but seriously.
Sorry, John.
What's going on here in America?
I saw a diamond sign today with a worker on it digging, and that worker is a male. It's discrimination. They should have female construction signs with females digging those piles of dirt too.
Yeah, when you guys are too busy doing catcalls.
Yeah. And then of course I break out in song going, I'm a little snowflake, short and stout.
Well, we already know you are, Nelson.
Yes, we still haven't
Kidding.
abolished slavery in America yet.
John, do you have a topic that we can talk about that nobody's gonna get triggered, Belinda?
I'm not triggered. I'm just fine, thank you.
John's gonna hide behind his Mardox mug now. He's gonna go like, oh, screw this.
Nelson's gonna hold up his, John. Sorry, John. Then insult you. Kidding. Love you, Nelson. John's gonna hold up his mug and smile a lot and hide behind the mug.
That's right. That's right.
I'm just waiting for John to put on I'm just waiting for John to put on his little North African accent there and come across as an Ethiopian.
With the wrong mug.
Yeah, the wrong mug.
I'm sorry, that's classic. I still watch the video over and over again.
Are we racist? White T-shirt, white mugs. Oh, I didn't think.
I'm wearing a black shirt, you racist. Thank you very much.
We should be offering black mugs too. Black mugs matter.
With white lettering.
Hey, black mugs matter.
Yeah, that's right.
The white lettering is like John smiling.
People are gonna watch this video. We're gonna get blacklisted.
Yeah, we're gonna offend people on all levels.
YouTube's all gonna be like, you need to go.
We're offending every group, every race, every creed.
That's it.
We're equal opportunity offenders.
Just tell them you're a Trump
Hold on a second. I can't hear what John said. What do you say, John?
We're equal opportunity offenders.
Yeah, that's it. It's equal offenses. Yes. Yes. I'm Italian, Irish, English, and French. So
I'm Lakota Rican, baby. I'm Puerto Rican and Lakota Sioux.
Yeah. Well, you have to find that out. I think you dye your hair.
No, it's naturally dark.
Uh-huh.
I never did a dye job. Believe it or not, I always loved my hair and eye color. I've always been happy with it.
Good. Apparently it's not good to dye your hair. Apparently the chemicals are not good for you at all.
But people want my straight hair, and sometimes straight hair people want their curly hair, so everybody's different.
Right. Hey, so John, you subscribed to our new channel. That is quick.
Yeah. I didn't listen to the first thing yet, but I subscribed to it. I didn't have time, dude. Come on.
Well, we're gonna let me say. Okay, like I said before, the description, the link to the channel will be in the description below, and anybody who wants to subscribe to it, and we have a Facebook page. Group page up for it, and we're gonna review content. Right now we're talking about the content that Mardox is going through and sorting out for our site, but we thought it'd be neat to do a review on this content that's out there, all this PLR and MMR, and answer people's questions. We got people asking questions, so that's good. So ask us questions. We'll even like I said in the last night's video. If you want us to review your website, your YouTube channel, any kind of content, we'll review it and tell you what we think about it. Everyone's welcome, except for those that will be offended, little snowflakes included.
This is not a snowflake-friendly channel, thank you.
Yes, that's it. If you're a snowflake, go away.
And if you're a black flake, well, we're not sure what to make of that.
Oh, when the aliens,
we're so not PC here.
I heard a topic today in one of the YouTube channels that I listen to. Black Lives Matter. Now you're hearing people saying White Lives Matter, and just because I said that, people are going to say I'm racist. The aliens are coming, okay, from the other planet, and if I remember correctly, they're gray. Now, honestly, do gray lives matter?
Therapist very quickly.
Do gray lives matter?
Do pink lives matter?
Only if they have antennas.
I would say this. You come down and you're a gray. I want you to peel your skin back. I want to see the color of the skin.
Hey,
Orange.
They'll only be able to form a group after they get beat up by the police.
You gotta talk a little higher, Josh. We cannot hear you.
After what, Josh?
Yeah, they have to get stopped by the police first.
Okay, yeah.
Then they're.
Yeah.
I didn't say they're illegal aliens. I just said they're aliens.
I know, I'm saying the same thing.
Yeah, because I agree.
Until they get a traffic stop, they can't do anything.
I agree. Those fuckers,
right.
they gotta come down here and pay their traffic ticket, because I don't care. You're traveling at how fast per second?
Yeah.
With those ships? For how long now? You owe us a lot of money.
Right.
I'm gonna be abducted tonight. You watch. I'm gonna be anal probed.
We could only hope.
Yeah.
Kidding. Anyway.
Anal probe. Anal probe. A lady in Nebraska is trying to sue Revlon because apparently she claims that Revlon put out a anal vibrator, and then she said that when she plugs it in the wall and inserts it in the anal hole, and I'm not joking here, she said that she was caught off guard that it did not vibrate, but became very hot and burned her.
Let me guess, curling iron?
Wow, we could just go for so
Curling
many
iron,
levels
you
on
got
this.
it, you got it. She tried to bring Revlon to court because she wanted to sue Revlon because she stuck a hair straightener or a hair curler up her ass, plugged it in, got burned, and it tried to claim that it was a defective vibrator.
So what are you saying?
What is wrong with our justice system? How did that even get in front of a judge?
Well, what about the woman who spills coffee
Yeah.
on herself at McDonald's and sues them?
No, that was a
That's
myth.
what I was
That was a
thinking of.
complete myth, and that's been
Really?
debunked. Yeah.
Was it?
Oh, that was the truth also here.
Yeah, no, it was that whole thing about getting millions of dollars from McDonald's. That was a myth. The only thing
No,
McDonald's
that actually happened.
she
No,
got
but-
yes she
I remember
got
doing that
burned.
case in court. I remember studying that case in business school.
She didn't get any money out of McDonald's.
She
All
did.
McDonald's did was put on very hot on the side of the cup.
Like, after they paid the lawsuit.
But then, so weren't there other people that also tried to do this, you know, in general with other things like
No,
that?
but there's got to be a factor in law that's common sense.
Not in America, no.
Not in America. you
Yeah,
know.
only in America can
Hey,
you do
stop
this.
talking.
It may
you
happen
German.
in Canada, but not in America, no.
You can't talk
Hey, no,
American
man.
anymore.
No,
My
you don't
student-
understand, dude. It's really bad here.
My students ask me about that a lot because, especially the ones who've been to America and have seen it, like, you know, how you unpack something and it's plastic and it's all written on it, or like you buy a microwave and it tells you not to dry your cat in it and stuff like
Oh
that.
my god.
Yeah, that's because people have been sued for that shit.
Yeah,
That's why they have to list
yeah.
that shit. That's why I tell
Exactly.
people, if you want a really good laugh in America, just read warning labels. It tells you all the
Yeah.
dumb shit people do
I know,
with
like,
products.
open seal. I mean, really?
No, I mean, read the warning labels on the products. It's
I understand foreigners that are, like, English is their second language, but even they are smarter than that to
No,
know
no, it's
to open
like-
a seal.
No,
It's like you
that's
unpack
people
it.
sue, that's all.
Yeah, it's like let's say if your cup, Belinda, had like a plastic bag around it, right?
Uh-huh.
And on the bag, it would say, "This is not a toy. Do not put it over your head." And blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Is that
You
what
see? Yeah.
they write in
This-
Germany?
Huh? No.
No, in
This
the
is
States.
America, dude.
This is for people like you,
Plastic-
Nelson, who would
plastic
put the
bag-
bag over their head.
Plastic
And by
bags.
the way, Nelson, if you think it doesn't happen anymore, here's a case recently with Starbucks for the same thing.
Really?
This happened this year.
Are you serious?
Really?
And then
Why
you
am I
wonder-
not
and then
surprised?
and then you
Even
wonder
this
why
year,
you go to
within
you
this lady won $100,000, not a
You
million.
wonder-
you
100
wonder
grand
why-
for hot coffee lawsuit to Starbucks.
you wonder why you go to a coffee shop, you want a hot cup of coffee, and all you get's warm.
Yeah.
Thanks, losers. Years from now,
I
someone's
mean,
someone's gonna answer back and put a comment. I don't appreciate being called a loser. Okay.
That coffee was hot.
Okay. Gotcha. Roger. 10-4.
Man,
Score!
that's deep.
I'm playing Rocket League again.
And by the way,
Because
the lady,
we're here
you're,
professional.
you're right to an extent. She didn't settle for $1 million. She did sue for $1 million, but she didn't settle. But she did get 20 grand.
Oh, 20 grand?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's still a lot.
20
That's
grand.
a
I'll go
million.
through that in one night.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Actually, I'll take it back. 200 grand is what you got.
Oh, okay. I'll take me a half a day. Not one
Uh,
night.
Oh, I'm sorry. 200,000. She was awarded 200,000 in compensatory damages and 2.7 million in punitive damages. So yeah.
So basically, she got a lifetime supply of burgers.
No, it was $2.9 million. That's
Oh,
what she ended up getting.
are you serious?
Amazing.
You know what? We should make a
And,
career out.
so
If I weren't,
compensatory damage were reduced to 160,000, as the juries found that she was at fault 20% of the spill, and then punitive damage awarded seemed high, only amounts to 2 days worth of national coffee sales at McDonald's, so they didn't care about that. Basically, she was awarded at the end of it when all the back and forth went done, about $500,000 or thereabouts.
Yeah.
Still not bad.
That's crazy.
For some craziness for not knowing that coffee's hot.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That
I know,
is
right? 'Cause
crazy.
everybody knows coffee's hot. Come on, man.
That's why you order it, because you want hot coffee.
Oh,
Hey, can you please serve me the cold coffee?
Talking about
Because I don't
talking
wanna
about
burn
hot black coffee.
myself.
John
Bitch,
has a
my
new-
coffee's not hot.
John has a new blog post out today.
What does that have to do with hot black
because
coffee?
he wanted to say black. That's
yeah,
why.
Yeah,
I was trying to say you're hot.
You
Can I
put,
say-
This
Who
show
pulls
just
the
went out
race-
the window.
John,
Who
I'm
pulls
gonna
the
come
race
out.
card
I'm coming
again?
out of the closet. There's no closet. I'm coming out. John, I think you're sexy.
You know what? Only Nelson could pull off offending people and twisting the show into a
Comedy?
whole new direction.
Comedy? Hello, Lauren.
Hey,
Hi, Lauren.
Where's your mug, Lauren? Where's the mug, Lauren? Does
Same
it,
spot.
does it have anything in it yet?
Not yet.
Oh,
didn't you see her taking the pencils out of it before she picked it up?
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh, now I gotta take all the pencils out. Yeah. Jesus, thanks. Oh, not everybody does that way you do it.
Yeah, hey, you know, makes a cool pencil holder.
So, John, what is your hot topic today? I didn't get a chance to read it.
You didn't read it.
I just got back from mowing lawns, and
didn't.
That's no
and then
excuse.
after
Yeah.
the show, I have to
Good idea,
run
bad
again. I
idea.
gotta go do another job.
Oh,
Well, I'm trying to go over it.
oh, you were late, huh?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't late.
Now,
No,
go
this is
ahead.
going over
Give
your
him the
stuff.
what for, Lauren.
I wasn't late, man.
Why were you late?
I wasn't late.
I dozed off. I was
Punish
taking
him,
a nap.
Lauren.
Lauren thinks
I
it's
was
so
taking
boring, she
a
gets all the yawns out first. So she doesn't yawn. Ah, you guys are boring.
No, apparently, according to the website, it's not John,
Cheers.
it's Johnny.
Josh, what are you saying? Dude, we didn't even realize you were
According
talking.
to this website, it's Johnny.
Oh, Johnny. Yeah, Johnny.
That's what it says.
I got food.
It's ESL Johnny.
Ooh, where's mine?
Ooh, yeah. Where's hers? His.
Oh, I ate already though. I ate already.
Good for you, because you're not getting mine. Guess what? I'm gonna put a wall up between us. There. Ha ha. You can't see me eat.
How rude.
How rude.
Well, at least Lauren read my blog post.
Yeah, but what is it
Right.
about? Tell us what it's about, because I didn't get a chance yet.
I wrote about PTC sites
Oh.
and if it's a good idea or not.
I love them.
Yeah. So that's what I wrote about, in a nutshell.
Except I'm mad at Neobucks.
Really, what they do to you?
Oh, they kicked me out.
What?
Why?
Wait, what are you
don't
talking
know.
about? Wait, they kicked you out of where?
Neobuck.
Neobugs.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't
That's
know.
a good
You know what? I
reason.
think a lot of those things are just really shady to begin with.
They are.
Waste of time.
They are.
Yeah, it's like I wrote in my piece, you know, I think stuff like that started out with good intentions and stuff, but
Yeah.
when you have the people, you know, who can mess up paradise if you give them a chance. And, yeah, read the blog post, folks.
I'm reading it now, actually, John. I didn't
still
get a
don't
chance
know
till
how
now.
you pay somebody to click when there's no monetization.
Yeah, also, and you know,
can't
and
get it
that's
from Google because it's illegal to say pay per click for Google Ads,
yeah,
so that's illegal.
and that's another reason. I mean, that is also encouraging the penny click generation and this and that and the other thing, because you know people forget why they are supposed to be doing what they're doing. I mean, there are some people who have a strategy and they make a pretty penny off of their pay-to-click activities, and you know, if that's their thing, that's okay. You know, but in general, because an honest advertiser would advertise on a pay-to-click site so that his promotion can get seen. But people,
read it because they post
Exactly.
like 6 or 7 other posts so they can get the
and,
clicks.
and it's not even really that, right? It's not just that, because it's the fact that they're only doing it to get the money, you see.
That's why I tell my clients when people ask me about pay-per-click in the industry in the offline industry, I'm like, unless you're doing like Google ads or Facebook ads, I'm not going to send them to one of the traffic exchanges to do pay-per-click ads because it's a waste of time.
Yeah,
I could be sued into the ground for that
it's there's not.
because it's
Yeah.
not good practice.
I mean, you know, I'm slowly starting to see in the traffic
What's that, you're
exchanges and
slow?
stuff. What?
Did you say you're slow?
Oh, he said
Eat your
he's slowly
eat your
starting to see.
food,
That's all
Nelson.
done.
Yeah,
All
go
done.
go back to whatever you're doing, Nelson.
No, he said he's
It's 2
blind.
minutes.
That's
The
why-
adults are talking. Kidding.
He didn't
Just
say he was
joking,
slow.
love
He
you.
said he was blind.
Ah.
Because he
White
said he was slowly
blood.
starting to see. Remember?
Yeah, I'm slowly starting to see other types of things, like your normal businesses and stuff, being advertised on traffic exchanges, and it's a
No.
good
Never did it.
it's a good thing because more of that needs to happen, and then things could become more.
How can I do that as a local company marketing? They're not geo-targeted, so I can't sit there and.
Well, some are.
Well, some
Well, it's a
are.
national franchise. It's
No,
really
some
not.
are geo-targeted, some traffic exchanges, and also, people who use traffic exchanges, they're also consumers. You see,
Bless you.
Doesn't
you
work.
know,
You're welcome, you heathen.
God doesn't know I exist.
Oh, jeez.
people who use traffic exchanges are also consumers. You see, and yeah,
God
yeah.
doesn't want to know I exist. God's like, I put out that mistake. I don't admit
Can
to
we
it.
just put you back in the closet for
Okay.
good?
Okay.
Thank you.
But yeah. Anyway, that's what my
Belinda's trying to convince
Wow.
people that God loves me. I'm going to be a born again Christian. You watch.
Nelson's coming to a church near you. Everybody run. No kidding.
No, traffic exchanges. Yeah, unless you're promoting something that's going to be a traffic exchange product or something that can be easily accessed right there. I don't think traffic exchanges are really a thing like to sell vitamins and weight loss.
Especially higher end programs that have a lot of money.
Yeah, and also a lot of people look at that and go, well, why are you promoting here if you're such a good product? If you have the money, why don't you advertise somewhere else?
Yeah, but if people in the industry will do it correctly, they can change people's minds about that kind of thing. No, you won't be able to sell like your high-end products, like Belinda was saying. But one can advertise like their shop, their pet shop, their jewelry shop, their whatever. Especially
You could get good deals from them. You could do
Correct me if I'm
partnering
wrong, but
together.
When I see the clientele at the PPC sites, I mean these traffic exchanges, it seems like the majority of them are either unemployed or on disability checks.
Right, but
Yeah.
but
So
here's
they don't have that much money to spend.
but if you're
So
somebody
unless
like
you're
me,
marketing if you're marketing to those kind of groups, man, it's probably a gold mine.
but here's the thing, Josh. Sorry, not to interrupt. But if you're like me and what you do for a living is coaching and lead generating and all that, you go to all income level groups because you can help the lower groups become one of the higher groups if you have the means and the reason for why you do it and how it can fit in. Now, I'm not saying everybody's going to do that. I'm not saying that just because.
There's a philosophy out there, mathematically proven, that the less money you have, the more energy it takes to get to the next level. Let's say,
Right.
so if somebody has nothing to spend as a budget, it'll take them 100 times more effort than somebody who has $1,000 already. To do
Right,
the
that's
same
why I
thing.
said
I know.
most people are not going to be that motivated, but for the ones that are,
Money, trust me.
and not just that, but here's the thing is, I've talked to people, I mean, I've been there. I've been where I only had $2 if I was lucky.
Yeah.
But I've also been on the other end where I had to spend a lot of money just to find out the hard way, this doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I've been on both sides and can relate to people because of that and use that to help them. But yes, most people are either going to be lazy or feed into the hype. So yeah, you have to really target, people that you can help and really be discerning about it.
And it's like I was mentioning in my blog post, program owners, they need to get more selective about what they allow to be advertised on their site.
Yeah.
I mean, like PTC sites and stuff, that's a different animal. But when you're talking about the traffic exchanges and safe lists and stuff like that, the PT sites included, though, should be selective.
Well, that's what my traffic exchange I'm bringing out. That's one of the things that the criteria I want to put in place is that we check every single site before it gets put up, even if it takes 2 weeks to be put up. whatever. Let's say we don't have the manpower. We check every single site to make sure it complies to what we're doing.
Right.
But I had a second point to make on that one. When
That's
you
not a
say
big deal.
when you say the advertiser, you talking about the people running the site, running their sites in the traffic exchange, or the actual ads on the site, like the banners and all that?
When I talk about the advertiser,
Yeah.
or and the advertiser is the person promoting their product or service.
In the traffic exchange, the normal way, not
In
not
the
not the
traffic
not the
exchange.
banner advertiser. Okay.
Yeah, that is still, you're advertising your product. If you have a page or a banner or something, you're advertising.
Oh, okay. So that
That's
includes it too.
advertiser.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Mardox.
And-
In Mardox, I do take banner ads. I will put an ad up and run a banner. We've done it in the past.
no,
But
that's fine.
yeah,
That's
but no,
not
but
the
I'm
issue.
very picky as to who gets in or not, and I've only accepted 3 in the whole 3 years.
The issue is, right, exchanges or sites need to be more picky about what they allow to be advertised on their sites, because, like I said, someone, they design a banner that says, make $200 for only 5 minutes of work a day, and at the end of the year you will be a billionaire.
Yeah, I would refuse that site just on the grounds that they're making grandiose promises. But there are systems that you can work 5 minutes a day and get
Yeah.
money.
Sure.
So, but if they make promises like earn 100,000 a year guaranteed, those
Right.
I don't take. I don't even respond to them if they
Yeah.
ask.
And that's what more program owners need to be more selective about what they accept to be advertised on their sites.
Yeah.
You know.
Like
Yeah.
Josh's program, paid $500 one time, get a course, and still waiting for it. Yeah, Josh is waiting for the money so
Pay
he
and
can get
you'll
in.
pay and you'll get in.
Oh, is that how that works? Okay,
That's how it works.
I'll remember.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I'll remember. Hey, Josh.
Be right back.
Josh, I need to make $100 loan tonight.
Hmm?
I need to make $100 loan again.
Well, did you talk to Melinda?
No, not yet.
What am I, the Bank of Belinda?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mrs. Rockefeller? Mommy Warbucks?
Yeah. Oh, Mommy Warbucks. I like that name, Mommy.
Well,
No, Lauren is my sugar mama. That's.
Look,
already
I
been
know
set.
I make money, but it doesn't grow on trees in my backyard,
Yeah, Lauren's my sugar mama. Everybody knows that.
That's fine.
What's wrong with it, Josh? You sound like you're having a mental erection there.
I said 4 months to get paid back. You might want to charge some interest.
4 months. Hey, it wasn't 4 months. It was 3 months,